Dombeset Motors is knocking the deals out of the ballpark. Now is the best time to trade in and trade up. We are urgently looking for good used vehicles and are giving top dollar on local trades. We sale priced our vehicles to move inventory fast, and financing rates have never been better. So don't strike out at another dealer. Get a home run deal at Dombeset Motors on top of Minot's North Hill. Remember, we deliver.
Systems go for lunch when supper time's a crunch. T-minus now, it's time for Planet Pizza. With lots of space for fun, there's room for everyone. Don't be an alien to Planet Pizza. Space for Planet Pizza.
This presentation of the State Class B Baseball Tournament is brought to you by American Family Insurance Agents Mike Lucy and Randy Shep, Star City Golf Course of Velva, Stevens Grain Cleaning and Seed Sales of Glenburg, Homesteaders Restaurant, Fibeto Orthodontics, Western Agency, S&J Hardware of Garrison, Chase Pharmacy of Garrison, Henson's Fur and Leather, West Inksters Realty, Garrison Insurance, Kurt Unland Company, Planet Pizza, Tires Plus, and Dombeset Motors. 28 on the shot clock, 53 on the game clock, sends it inside. Here's Allie Nelson to the right side. Cheddar's open, 4-3, on low, she scores! PSP Network has one mission: promoting our local athletes while delivering pro-quality broadcast coverage. Stay up to date with the PSP Network on Twitter @NetworkPSP and on Facebook @The PSP Network. Like and follow our social media for your chance to win. PSP Network. It's game day.
Three teams have advanced to the semifinals here in the 2020 North Dakota State Class B Baseball Tournament. Two teams left to decide the fourth. Game number 4, the State Class B Tournament here on the PSP Network. It's the Planet Pizza pregame show as the nightcap tonight features the District 4 champion Kidder County as the home team at 16-5, taking on District 2's champion Garrison at 32-6. Welcome into the Planet Pizza pregame show. Planet Pizza is the area's ultimate party location. School parties, team parties, birthday parties, and so much more. They truly are out of this world. Planet Pizza also has a delicious menu. If you haven't had Planet Pizza, you are missing out. If you haven't tried it lately, try the buffalo wings or the stuffed breadsticks. That's where I had lunch today. That stuff is seriously fantastic. Planet Pizza truly is out of this world. Nick Kohlberg here for the call on the PSP Network tonight as the tournament bracket continues to fill itself in. When you look at the bracket and how things started off today, Lemoore played Hazen, and Lemoore advanced after a 6-3 win over Hazen. Thompson and Renville County played in a 4-1 matchup. It was Renville County that got the win there. So Lemoore and Renville County will play each other tomorrow at 5:30. That game on the PSP Network. Langdon beat Velva. They shellacked them 8-0 just a few moments ago. So Langdon advances. And now Kidder County and Garrison play here at 8 p.m. tonight to decide who will play Langdon tomorrow. Velva will play the loser of this game. That game will take place at 3 p.m. Scott Cattell will have the call at 3 p.m. of Velva, the loser of this one. And then he'll have the game at 5:30 with Lemoore and Renville County. And then at 8, Langdon, and the winner of this fourth quarter final matchup here tonight will determine who Langdon plays again tomorrow. Scott Cattell will have those 3 games for you here on the PSP Network. Hope you're enjoying the State B coverage here on the PSP Network. Don't forget to head to Facebook and like the PSP Network on Facebook. Like and follow to stay up to date. You'll see some player interviews from the tournament graphic. You'll see all the good stuff on the PSP Network Facebook page. Our Twitter is active as well at Network PSP on Twitter. Garrison, the District 2 champion at 32-6, will have this starting lineup today. under the direction of Luke Gehring. Gehring goes with Seth Rodacker in left field and batting first. Gunnar Jacobs is the catcher, batting second. Devin Crawford, the third baseman, bats third. Trapper Jacobs, the shortstop. He'll bat cleanup. Clay Bendixson, the second baseman, and batting fifth. Jack Bright, the right fielder, will bat sixth. Gage Gehring is the first baseman, batting seventh. Batting eighth is Bennett Camp, the pitcher, and Dawson Weimer, the center fielder, will bat ninth. Again, Bennett Camp throwing for Garrison. Here today, catching for Garrison is Gunnar Jacobs. This is the way Kidder County stacks them up. Jaden Raff, the shortstop, bats first. Parker Hager's the catcher, he'll bat second. Karen Schmidt, the right fielder, will bat third. Blake Puff is pitching today here for Kidder County. He takes his warm-up pitches now on the hill. He'll bat cleanup. Ty Meisterfield, the center fielder, will bat fifth. Tommy Thompson, the third baseman, bats sixth. Gage Puff, the left fielder, bats seventh. Jacob Nolan plays first base and bats eighth. And then it's Elijah Fallgater, the designated hitter, batting in the ninth spot for the 16-5 Kidder County ball team. Umpires for today's game behind the dish, Les Lee, the veteran, with Dean Winchesky and Jacob Holman on the bases. One final timeout. When we come back, we'll have our opening pitch of game number 4 from the state tournament. This is tournament coverage here on the PSP Network. Don't go anywhere. The final game, day number 1, is next.
Deals out of the ballpark. Now is the best time to trade in and trade up. We are urgently looking for good used vehicles and are giving top dollar on local trades. We sale priced our vehicles to move inventory fast, and financing rates have never been better. So don't strike out at another dealer. Get a home run deal at Don Bissett Motors on top of Minot's North Hill. Remember, we deliver.
Second pitch of the baseball game fired in Garrison. Seth Rodacker fouls one away. 2 strikes to him here in the top half of the first inning. First pitch delivered at 7:55 tonight. Current temperature in the Magic City, 93 degrees. It's been a scorcher, but we finally have some wind here this evening that should help the cause for everybody that's been sweating like we have up here on Press Row. Count goes to 1-2 as Kidder County's pitcher Blake Puff delivers in. That one in for a ball as well. The count goes to 2-2. Blake Puff pitching. Parker Hager, the catcher, here for Kidder County. Wind up in the pitch. That one fouled away. It's staying alive in the box is Jaden Raff, the shortstop. Staying alive is Seth Rodacker, the left fielder. Here's the windup of the 2-2 pitch. This one delivered right down the third base line. And reaching for that one was Thompson. And Thompson connects on the out as he dove for the baseball and made the stop there. Gunnar Jacobs, the catcher, comes up next. Here for Garrison, batting from the right side of the plate. Here's the windup from Blake Puff. Delivered in. Les Lee says strike number 1. Historic Corbett Field, the legendary home of baseball here in the Magic City. This ball's going to be chopped again over towards third. Thompson up with it, delivers to first, and Nolan, the first baseman, steps out of the bag and puts out number 2 in the books. Devin Crawford, the third baseman, will bat next here for Garrison. He bats from the left side. Legendary Corbett Field, built back in the 1930s. This place has seen so many great baseball contests over time. The current home to Minot High, Minot State, as well as summer baseball for the Vistas and the Metros. And then the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs now make their home here at Corbett Field. 2-0 pitch coming here from Blake Puff. The windup in the pitch. He caught the outside corner. Garrison fans didn't like that one. They let Les Lee, the veteran umpire behind the dish, hear it. Here's the windup of the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count moves to 2-2. Deuce is on the board. 2 down, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here to the third batter, Devin Crawford. He'll see ball number 3, and the count comes full. Well, join Scott Cattell tomorrow at 3 p.m. for the Velva matchup. Either Kidder County or Garrison. First walk of the ball game puts a runner on at first base, and it's Devin Crawford. Trapper Jacobs, the shortstop, comes up next. Trapper batting from the right side. He wears number 2. Garrison in the blue and red here tonight. Blue batting helmets, blue baseball caps with red bills. Gray pants tonight. Kidder County's in white. They're trimmed out maroon and gold. Strike number 1 of the books. Here on the delivery to Trapper Jacobs. Luke Gehring, the 2014 graduate of Garrison High School, in charge of the Garrison ball team. They did well in district number 2 this year. They played plenty of games. That one fouled away. Count stays alive at 0-2. 38 games on the season. They were only beaten 6 times on the year. And it's a team that has some depth. They've got the ability to go deep into this tournament, as does Kidder County, who only played in 21 games on the year with a 16-5 record. This ball's going to be hit over towards second. Bechtel scoops, delivers, and that's how inning number 1 comes to a close. No runs, no hits, no errors. And at the end of a half an inning played, we've got a 0-0 ball game, right where we started here tonight. Kidder County comes up next. It's state Class B tournament coverage here on the PSP Network.
This presentation of the state Class B baseball tournament is brought to you by American Family Insurance agents Mike Lucy and Randy Shep, Star City Golf Course of Elva, Stevens Grain Cleaning and Seed Sales of Glenburg, Homesteaders Restaurant, Fibeto Orthodontics, Western Agency, S&J Hardware of Garrison, Chase Pharmacy of Garrison, Henson's Fur and Leather, West Inksters Realty, Garrison Insurance, Kurt Unland Company, Planet Pizza, Tires Plus, and Don Bassett Motors.
Four batters faced in the top half of the first. No runs and no hits for Garrison. We go to Kidder County's lineup with Jade Rath, Parker Hager, and Terrence Schmidt due up here in the bottom half of inning number 1. Kidder County won the coin flip here tonight. That's how they determine the home and away teams for these matchups. You can go to the PSP Network's Facebook page and look at one of those coin flips that took place tonight. Pretty nonchalant coin flip, by the way. Not a whole lot to it. Everybody just stands together for a quick moment. Larry Durr is here tonight. He's on the PA system. He's been the coin flipper as well today, deciding who will be the home and away team. Kidder County won the flip. Jane Rath, the shortstop, will bat first from the right side. Decked out in all white. He's got the white batting gloves on as well. He wears number 5. He will face Bennett Camp. Catching is Gunnar Jacobs. The windup and the first pitch here to Kidder County is outside for ball number 1. It's been a scorcher today here in the Magic City. 93 degrees. We've been floating around that temp pretty much all day long. Ball number 2 delivered down into the turf. Temperatures like that could certainly change the outcome of a ball game, mostly due to the fact that fatigue can become an issue when you're out there sweating and burning up on that turf. Scott Cattell mentioned that the last game, that it just gets a bit hotter out there while the turf instead of the natural grass. 3-0 pitch coming. That one's down for ball number 4, and Jane Rath has walked to first. Brings up Parker Hager, the catcher. This is a well-built young man. He bats on the right side. He wears number 15. The runner on first base, he'll step in. Here's the windup and the pitch. That one hits for a strike, and the Garrison faithful come alive. Well, there hasn't been a lack of a crowd here at the State B tournament with everything going on. The crowd, one of the best we've seen here at legendary Corbin Field in quite some time. Runner's going to go. Here comes the throwdown, and it got out of the glove and the hand of Gunnar Jacobs. And stealing second is Jaden Rath. Well, Gunnar Jacobs saw him going, and he had the motion and the brain ahead of the body. He got up to the baseball, came out of his throwing hand, so the runner advances safely. He has to block the baseball there as that one from Bennett Camp down into the turf. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bottom half of the first, 0-0 ball game. Camp will come set. Here's the delivery. Reaching for it. That one's going to go off through the gap. Runner's going to come around third. Jade Rath looking to score. There's going to be a play at the plate. Camp slides in on his belly. And the RBI double for Parker Hager will score a run And the first lead of the ball game belongs to Kidder County. Kidder County striking for first blood here at the 8 p.m. game of the nightcap here tonight. Hager's at second with the RBI double. Jaden Rath came around to score. That will bring up Terrence Schmidt, the right fielder. Batting from the right side as well. Coming set is Bennekamp. He'll deliver. This one's going to be hit right back to the pitcher. Checks the runner, then fires to first. Will there be a throw down at third? There's not. Sliding in safely over at third was Parker Hager. He slid way past the bag, came up, but the throw didn't come across the infield from Gehring, the first baseman, to Crawford, the third baseman. And there's one down. Blake Puff, the pitcher, bats in the cleanup spot. He's up next, wearing number 4. Puff will step in. Here comes the windup in the pinch. This one reach for. Chopped over to third. There's going to be a throw down at home. Hot box in action. Runner's going to move over to second. The catcher's going to fire it up and over the head of the third baseman. And there's runners on second and third for Kidder County as Blake Puff will reach first base. And an error will not be charged here to Garrison. So reaching safely, Blake Puff credited with the hit. Parker Hager's at third. Blake Puff's at second. And Ty Easterfield comes to the batter's box. Batting from the left side. This is a big man right here. He steps in. He'll see the 0-1 pitch, and it hit him. So Easterfield will make his way to first. He was walked and hit by pitch. Brings up Tommy Thompson, the third baseman. Bases are juiced for Kidder County. They look to draw more blood here in the inning that leads things off tonight in the first inning. Batter that comes up, Tommy Thompson. Chops one over towards short. This ball will be thrown over to second, then to first, not in time. And the second out recorded on the force out at second. As Easterfield was thrown out at second, Thompson will reach first on the fielder's choice. Gage Puff, the left fielder, comes up next. He also bats from the left side. There's a Grant Puff and a Gage Puff, spelled P-F-A-F-F. It's not an easy one for us broadcasters, by the way. 2 down, runners on the corners. Kidder County leads 2-0. Just missed the inside corner, and it's ball number 1. 1 Kidder County hit to report. 2 runs on the board. Coming set, Camp will deliver. This ball's hit well over towards the second baseman, knocked down, and then fired to first, and the inning comes to an end as Gage Puff is the third out of the bottom half of the first inning. 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors charged to Garrison. We've got a 2-0 ball game at the end of 1 inning played. This is State Class B tournament coverage here on the PSP Network.
This presentation of the State Class B baseball tournament is brought to you by American Family Insurance Agents Mike Lucy and Randy Shep, Star City Golf Course of Elva, Stevens Grain Cleaning and Seed Sales of Glenburg, Homesteaders Restaurant, Fibeto Orthodontics, Western Agency, S&J Hardware of Garrison, Chase Pharmacy of Garrison, Henson's Fur and Leather, West Inksters Realty, Garrison Insurance, Kurt Unland Company, Planet Pizza, Tires Plus, and Don Bissett Motors.
Two runs on 1 hit for Kidder County. They lead 2-0 after 1 inning of play here on the PSP Network. Nick Colbert, glad to have you aboard. By the way, Diamond T Ranch is proud to bring you summer baseball and the State Class B tournament. Diamond T Ranch, home of premier Hereford cattle just south of the Magic City. DiamondTRanchND.com for more information. Once again, DiamondTRanchND.com, home of Luke and John Erickson from Diamond T Ranch. Luke Erickson actually played summer baseball for Garrison Legion team back in the early 2000s before he made his home with the Montet Vistas back in 2003, 4, and 5. So that name familiar to some of the Garrison faithful that join us here tonight. First pitch is delivered in to Clay Bendixson, and Bendixson's going to fall that one back. Strike number 1, 0-1 to count. Had a conversation tonight with Garrison's assistant coach, Ramsey Crawford. We talked a little baseball. We talked about some of the fellow people that we know in the sports world. That one fouled away for strike 2. Told him that Josh Cattell, former baseball stud and football standout from Garrison, was a teammate to mine back in my youth baseball days. Josh and I keep in contact from time to time. Strikeout number 1 for Blake Puff as he sits down. Clay Bendixson looking. Brings up Jack Wright, the right fielder. Now you want to talk about an athlete. Josh Cattell was one of them. Wright sees strike number 1, 0-1. 2004 high school state baseball qualifiers. Swinging and missing. Reached big time for that one. 0-2 now to come here to Jack Wright. Josh was a big part of that baseball team that took 5th at state that year. Wright's going to reach for this one too. A little blooper out towards left field. Calling everybody else off is Gage Puff, and he makes the play. And there's 2 down here in the top half of the second. Josh more known for his time on the football field. He quarterbacked this Garrison football team back in 2002 to 2004. Went on to play at Jamestown, and then after Jamestown went and played professional football in Germany. He was at Jamestown as the head coach of the football program for many years, and now makes his home at NDSU as a specialist on offense. Strike number 1. The count moves to 1-1. Here to the left-handed hitting Gage Gehring, the first baseman. That one off the catcher's toes, and it goes to the backstop. 2-1 the count as the sun starts to set here in the Magic City tonight. Flag moving from right to left in the outfield. Swing and a miss. And a heavy cut there from Gage Gehring, the first baseman. 2-2. This one down and away, and the count comes full. Here to Gage Gehring. Batting from the left side. Payoff pitch coming here from Blake Puff. No radar gun here at legendary Corbett Field. We can't tell you how fast they're humming in there, but we can tell you that one missed on the outside, and Gehring is going to be walked. Second walk of the ball game for Blake Puff. Brings up the number 8 hitter, Bennett Camp, who's on the hill tonight for Garrison. Pitcher versus pitcher. It's a righty versus righty matchup. Lead over at first base. Camp's going to foul that one back over our heads here at legendary Corbett Field. Located right off of Burdick Expressway, in between downtown Montet and the North Dakota State Fairgrounds. If you've never been to this ballpark, you are missing out. It's historic without a doubt. Camp is going to sky that one up towards the shortstop, who trails back out into left field, and Rath will make the play. No runs, no hits, 1 runner left stranded. Still a 1-0 ball game. 2-0 ball game with Kidder County on top of Garrison in the quarterfinals here at the state Class B tournament. This is coverage on the PSP Network.
This presentation of the state Class B baseball tournament is brought to you by American Family Insurance Agents Mike Lucy and Randy Shep, Star City Golf Course of Velva, Stevens Grain Cleaning and Seed Sales of Glenburg, Homesteaders Restaurant, Fibeto Orthodontics, Western Agency, S&J Hardware of Garrison, Chase Pharmacy of Garrison, Henson's Fur and Leather, West Inksters Realty, Garrison Insurance, Kurt Unland Company, Planet Pizza, Tires Plus, and Don Bissett Motors.
2-0 Kidder County on top. They come back to bat here in the bottom half of the second inning. The final game here of day number 1 from the state Class B baseball tournament. Playing independent ball here this summer with no Legion affiliation. First baseman Jacob Nolan comes up first here for Kidder County in the bottom half of the second. Pitch counts will be enforced here at the tournament. Pitchers are only allowed 120 pitches. And you only get to throw the pitcher one time per tournament. Blake Puff at 31 pitches for Kidder County through 2 innings of work. Down and away, Nolan will see ball number 1 delivered in from Bennett Camp. 2 runs scored in the first inning for Kidder County. Garrison hasn't registered a run yet. That one got away from the catcher, Gunnar Jacobs, and it hits the backstop. And the count moves to 2-0. Josh Cattell, by the way, we talk about him from Garrison. He's the nephew of our broadcast partner and friend, Scott Cattell. Nolan's going to run it down to first. That one hit the baseball bat, almost a foul ball. And Nolan is retired for the first down in the bottom half of the second. Elijah Fallgater, the DH, comes up next. Fallgater DHing. Hechtel is playing second base here for Kidder County here tonight. Batting from the right side, he's a tall player. Wearing number 23, look out, fall that one away. My goodness, that was an absolute line drive down the first base line. Got over the fence and kind of tucked in right into the seats that are on the first base line. Looks like everybody's okay over there, but that was a scary situation. Strike number 2 delivered by Bennett Camp. Got the outside corner. Les Lee, the umpire in charge here tonight to the white outfit. Struck him out. First strikeout of the ball game delivered from Bennett Camp. We go back to the top of the order with Jaden Rath. He's the shortstop that wears number 5. He was walked in his first at bat here tonight. 2 down. Here's the windup and the pitch. That one caught the inside corner, and strike number 1 registered. Big thank you again to Star City Golf Course, Stevens Grain Cleaning and Seed Sales, Homesteaders of Minot, Meadow Orthodontics, and Western Agency. Down and away for ball number 1, 1-1. S&J Hardware of Garrison also proudly delivers the game tonight with Chase Pharmacy, West Inkster Realty of Garrison, and Garrison Insurance as well. Without those sponsors, we wouldn't be here. This ball is going to be poked out to center. Trying to make a play, diving at it. That ball is going to get through. It went off the glove of Weimer. And the runner advances over to first. And Jaden Rath is on with a single. That one hit the green right on the Corbett logo, right in center field. It dropped in over the second base as Weimer came running in. He tried to make the play, just not in time. So we go to Parker Hager, who's got an RBI double in the ballgame. Throwback to first, sliding in safely, Jaden Rath, as he was checked by Bennett Camp, who chased him back. 2 down, bottom half of the second inning. Kidder County has batted through the order once here tonight. They're on their second batter, Parker Hager, who catches and bats in the number 2 hole. 1-0 the count. Bennett Camp, the ace here for Garrison, comes back. He's set, the windup of the pitch. Runner will go. Here's the throwdown over to second. That ball might be in time. Oh, not quite. Just missed him. On the excellent gun from Gunnar Jacobs down to Bendixson. And Bendixson put the tag on, but sliding in safely head first was Jaden Rath. So the SB for Rath is a stolen base, and there's a runner in scoring position here with 2 out. Here for Kidder County, the windup and a pitch that goes down into the turf. And Gunnar Jacobs does a nice job blocking the baseball. Don't forget to like PSP Network on Facebook to stay up to date with all the sports from around the area in western North Dakota. Ball number 3 delivered in, and walking is Parker Hager, who gets a free pass to first. Runners on first and second. Terrence Schmidt, the right fielder, comes up. He's 0 for 1 here tonight. Batted in the first. He bats here again in the second. Bennett Camp comes set, delivers that one down and away for ball number 1. Follow us on Twitter as well at Network PSP. Stay up to date with player interviews, the bracket of the tournament, all the news from the sports world around Western North Dakota. Strike one delivered, 1-1. Sun setting here at Corbett Field. This could be a little bit of an issue for the batters that bat on the right side this time of the night. Swing and a miss. Strike number 2. Delivered to number 28, Terrence Schmidt. Tim Lear, the head coach of Kidder County, took his team to a 16-5 record inside of district number 4 this year. Not a bad outing when you look at the numbers across the state. That was a ball, by the way, 2-2. Not a whole lot of losses when you start to tally these numbers up. That's why the top 8 are here at the state tournament at legendary Corbett Field here in the later parts of the baseball season of 2020. Count comes full, it's 3-2. Bennett Camp takes the call from Gunnar Jacobs, the windup of the pitch, and he walked him. Terrence Schmidt with a free pass to first. That advances Hager to second, and Jane Rath will get on over to third. 2 down. The bases are juiced here. That brings up Blake Puff, the pitcher. Strike one. That one's down and away. Ball number 1. Count goes to 1-1. Corbett Field right on Burdick Expressway across from Roosevelt Park Zoo. Here's the windup of the pitch. This one chopped down the third base line. It goes foul as it was scooped by Crawford. He brought it up by the time it had already crossed over on the left side of the third base line. So the count moves to 1-2. Yeah, with the sun going down here at Corbett Field, it almost becomes an issue for the batter on the right side of the batter's box. There are some high trees all around the ballpark. Down here in the valley in the Magic City. Here's the windup and the pitch. This one chopped over towards third. Can make a play by touching. Tried to touch him. He got him. Third baseman Crawford scooped the baseball. The base runner trying to get around, but unable to do so was Parker Hager. No damage done, 1 hit registered, no runs on 1 hit, no Garrison errors. 2 innings are in the books, and we've got a 2-0 ball game. Kidder County's on top. It's state Class B tournament coverage here on the PSP Network.
Knocking the deals out of the ballpark. Now is the best time to trade in and trade up. We are urgently looking for good used vehicles and are giving top dollar on local trades. We sale priced our vehicles to move inventory fast, and financing rates have never been better. So don't strike out at another dealer. Get a home run deal at Don Bissett Motors on top of Minot's North Hill. Remember, we deliver.
If you're buying or selling a home, let 701 Realty's Andrew and McKenna Goodmanson make your experience a positive one. You can browse their listings online at 701realty.com. 701 Realty, your home is here. Big thank you to 701 Realty for their continued support of the PSP Network. Got a 2-0 ball game at the end of 2 innings played, At the end of 2 innings played here tonight. And it's Kidder County that's on top of Garrison. Winner moves on to semifinal action tomorrow night to take on Langdon at 8 p.m. The night game again tomorrow. State championship game will be played at 8 p.m. on Sunday night. This is a single loss elimination tournament if you want to win a state championship. The brackets just come across. You look on the screen now, here's what the bracket looks like. Winners move on. Losers still get the games, and everybody will get a total of 3 here at the state tournament. Delivered in for strike number 1 against Dawson Weimer, the center fielder, with his first at bat here in the ball game. Weimer calls for time. He'll step out of the box. He'll take the sign of the call from Luke Gehring over at third. Blake Puff, 31 pitches, up to 32 and 33 now with a 1-1 count here in the top half of the third, facing the first batter, Dawson Weimer. He bats in the 9 hole here for Garrison. We go back to the top of the order with Rodacker and Jacobs coming up next. That one fouled back onto the roof here at legendary Corbett Field. Ball's going to bounce back out right in front of home plate. Leslie will take the baseball, put it in the pocket. Then Weimer, the center fielder, steps back in. The 1-2 pitch coming. Missed for a ball. 2-2 count, nobody down. Blake Puff on the hill. He's got the white and red baseball glove. He's going to fire one up, and the first baseman, Nolan, is over tracking the baseball, and Nolan, with the glove, gobbles that one up, and there's one down here in the top half of the third. Brings up Seth Rodacher. Gunnar Jacobs on deck. This is the top of the order for Garrison. Rodacher 0 for 1 in the ball game here tonight. He batted in the first inning. That one was down and away. Ball down and inside, I should say. Ball number 1. The 1-0 count. Slight breeze here on Corbett Field. Reaching for that one, Rodacher. It's going to be scooped by Pechtel. He throws to first. Reaching for it is Nolan, and there's 2 down. Well, there you hear Larry Durr on the PA system here at legendary Corbett Field. Brings Gunnar Jacobs back to the dish. 0 for 1 here in the ballgame tonight. Blake Puff comes set. Not much of a kick from him. He just fires from that stance almost. And he fires in for a strike. 2 down, 2-0 Kidder County on top of Garrison. The 0-1 pitch coming to Jacobs. Missed the corner on the outside with the fastball. 1-1. Well, we've seen some pitchers with some performances here today at the tournament. We've seen some stuff. There's the 1-2 pitch. Is that one registered for a strike? Here's the 1-2 pitch. Coming to Gunnar Jacobs. The windup and the pitch. Jacobs was on it, tracked it, but he fouled it back. He's going to roll back into the Kidder County bench. Look out, boys. That one almost hit him sitting on the bench to the right of home plate. That's where Kidder County set up. Garrison on the left side. You can see the batter of the on-deck circle. That's Devin Crawford, the third baseman. Stepping back in is Jacobs. He'll see a high ball, and the count moves to 2-2. Thought we might have a chance for rain today here at Corbett Field. We didn't get a sprinkle at all. The windup and the pitch. Strikeout number 2 of the ball game for Blake Puff. No hits, registered no runs. There's no Kidder County errors. And at the end of 2.5 played, it's Kidder County 2, Garrison nothing. State tournament coverage here on the PSP Network.
Systems go for lunch when supper time's a crunch. T-minus now, it's time for Planet Pizza. With lots of space for fun, there's room for everyone. Don't be an alien to Planet Pizza. Space for fun. Planet Pizza.
State tournament coverage on the PSP Network, also brought to you by American Family Insurance Agents Mike Lucy and Randy Shep. Star City Golf Course of Velva, Stevens Grain Cleaning and Seed Sales in Glenburn. Homesteaders Restaurant here in Minot. If you're in town for the tournament, Homesteaders for breakfast tomorrow is the choice. That place is fantastic. Better Orthodontics also brings you the tournament with Western Agency. S&J Hardware of Garrison, Chase Pharmacy of Garrison, Henson's Fern Leather here in Minot. That place is fantastic. Check them out also. West Inkster's Realty of Garrison, Garrison Insurance, and Kurt Unland Company of Lansford. Bottom half of the third inning with a 2-0 lead. Kidder County comes back to the plate, and they'll lead things off with Ty Easterfield, the left-hander, the big man that was hit by the pitch his first at-bat in the first inning. He walked. He was then stranded on base. Here's the windup and the pitch from Camp. Caught the inside corner. Strike number 2. Zero balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside for ball number 1. That one got away from Camp just a bit. 38 pitches through 2 innings of work for Camp. He's up to 41 now. with the 1-2 pitch. This one, comebacker up the middle. It will be scooped, brought up from Trapper Jacobs to first, and Gehring makes the play, and there's one away. Tommy Thompson comes to the dish, number 13. He's got the black and white New Balances on with the white baseball gloves. Got the arm protector on the left arm, batting from the right side. Camp comes set, delivers down into the turf for ball number 1. Well, nobody wearing the old school outfit on either team here tonight. No one with the socks and stirrups showing. Everybody with the pants all the way down. This one will be chopped back up to the pitcher. Camp delivers back to first. They got him. Tommy Thompson chopped that one off the turf right in front of home plate. It came back up to Camp, and Camp had to run at that one quickly. That was an athletic play. Grabbing the baseball, turning across his body, and firing to first. There's 2 outs here for Garrison. Left-handed batter, Gage Puff, the left fielder, 0 for 1 tonight. We'll see ball number 1. In the on-deck circle, big Jacob Nolan, the first baseman. Here's the windup of the pitch. This ball is going to be towered out to left. Tracking there is Rodacker. He goes back 10 feet off the warning tracks, and out number 3 is in the books. 3 up and 3 down as Kidder County is retired with no hits, no runs scored, no Garrison errors. We've got 3 complete, still a 2-0 ball game. Kidder County's on top. It's state Class B baseball tournament coverage here on the PSP Network.
This presentation of the state Class B baseball tournament is brought to you by American Family Insurance agents Mike Lucy and Randy Shep, Star City Golf Course of Elva, Stevens Grain Cleaning and Seed Sales of Glenburg, Homesteaders Restaurant, Fibeto Orthodontics, Western Agency, S&J Hardware of Garrison, Chase Pharmacy of Garrison, Henson's Fur and Leather, West Inksters Realty, Garrison Insurance, Kurt Unland Company, Planet Pizza, Tires Plus, and Don Bissett Motors.
Well, the sun just about fully set here in Minot tonight. The lights come on at legendary Corbett Field. We've played 3 innings of baseball. We've only seen 2 hits registered so far in the ballgame. Both belong to Kidder County, and they have the only 2 runs to report to the contest. It's 2-0 at the end of 3 innings played. Devin Crawford, the third baseman, batting from the left side, comes up for his second plate appearance tonight. Crawford 0 with a walk. He's going to hammer that one up through the hole on the right side, and Crawford's on for a single. That will bring up Trapper Jacobs, the shortstop. Jacobs 0 for 1 tonight. He batted in the first. He bats again here in the fourth. Runner on first base. That's Crawford. Crawford with a healthy lead at first. Taking a look back at him is Blake Puff. Puff now steps off as home plate umpire Les Lee called time from behind the dish. Now again, Blake Puff takes a look back over at first at Crawford. Now comes set, the windup of the pitch. Missed high and outside, ball number 1. Well, 93 degrees here at legendary Corbett Field. I'd guess here on press row without a whole lot of wind. At times today, it's been over 100 up here, I'd have to think. It's been smoking hot. The 1-0 pitch coming. Delivered foul back right behind home plate. And the 1-1 count now after the foul ball. In the on-deck circle here for Garrison, Clay Bendixson. He was struck out his last at-bat. Trapper Jacobs steps back in, the 1-1 pitch and the delivery. That ball hit well out to left, and the runners advance, and Garrison's on a roll here to start things off in the top half of the fourth. A pair of singles from Crawford and Jacobs bring up Bendixson, batting in the number 5 spot. Bendixson wearing number 16 and batting from the right side. State tournament appearances for Garrison and Summer Legion Baseball, 1997, 2005, and 7. They haven't been here since 2012. Garrison faithful and full attendance here tonight, showing bunt. Now maybe a throwdown up to second from the catcher, Parker Hager, but he had no one to throw it to. And back trotting over easily and standing up at second was Devin Crawford. So the 1-0 pitch, with the 1-0 count, I should say, we'll wait the pitch. Here in the 1-0 count, runners both grab leads at first and second. Crawford second, Jacobs first. Here's the wind up the pitch, showing bunt, delivered in for a strike. And the count moves to 1-1. Without the Legion affiliation, it's still under the same umbrella. You can still count a state championship this year for whoever takes the cake. It will still matter. Throwing back over to second, firing back was Blake Puff. Chasing the runner back, Crawford, and Crawford slid in. Shortstop Rath was over there to retrieve that baseball. He almost threw it out to center. Nice play from Rath, gloving the ball. The red and white glove from Blake Puff. Hangs on the left side by the knee as he takes the call from the catcher, Parker Hager. The 1-1 pitch coming. This ball is going to be rocked out towards center and left. It's going to go up towards the track. One run's going to come around to score. We're going to have a holdup at third, but the RBI double from Clay Bendixson brings the score back within one. Bendixson hammers that one out to left center. And there's a conversation at the hill with Kidder County. 3 hits registered here in the top half of the 4th inning, and Garrison has found a way to score a run on a no-out rally to start things off. Devin Crawford singled. He then got to second after the single from Trapper Jacobs. Clay Bendixson just hit a rocket of a shot out to left center. That scored a run and advanced Jacobs over to third. Now Jack Bright, the right fielder, 0 for 1 tonight, comes back up. Bats on the right side of the dish. Here comes the windup in the pitch. He's going to foul that one away. 0-1, that one handcuffed him on the inside. Catcher's going to run out and grab the baseball. Taking his time, coming back, a veteran catcher move from Parker Hager, giving his pitcher, Blake Puff, just a little more time here. This ball hit well through the gap over in third and around to score a run. Jack Bright has tied the ball game with the RBI single, and the Garrison fans are going berserk. Back-to-back RBIs for Garrison has tied the ball game. Corbett Field hasn't been this loud in a while for a high school baseball matchup. That's a promise. Place that was built in 1936 has seen some ball games. This one might be a classic. The windup in the pinch, missed on the outside to Gage Gehring, the first baseman. Runners on the corners. Nobody down, 1 ball, no strikes. A 2-2 ball game is 4 hits from Garrison here in the 4th inning. Have been registered. Blake Puff comes set. He'll deliver. That one missed outside, and the count moves to 2-0. Wind starts to pick up here at legendary Corbett Field. Is stepping back in, Gage Gehring. He'll see the windup of the pitch. Big swing and a miss. Throw down back over to third. Nice job by the third baseman, Thompson. He went down like a hockey goalie. Into the butterfly, if you will. He went to his knees and blocked the baseball. Nice play by him. If he wouldn't have done that, the runner at third, Trapper Jacobs, could have came home to score. This ball is going to be rocketed up towards the Garrison bullpen. I'm sorry, that's not Trapper Jacobs at third. That's Clay Bendixson. Bendixson's at third. And Jack Bright is at first. Gage Gehring, first baseman, sits on a 2-2 count. He'll see the pitch. Looking for his third strikeout of the ball game was Blake Puff. He doesn't get it. The count comes full. Blake Puff takes a look back over at first. Now the delivery on the 3-2 pitch. Tip foul. And the batter stays alive, Gage Gehring. Garrison about a 40-minute drive here from Corbett Field. Well, maybe to downtown Minot a little bit more. It's called 50 minutes. This one's going to be hit foul off home plate. Did it bounce right back out into the infield, but a foul ball called. And a 3-2 count remains here for Gage Gehring. When you talk about Kidder County now, they've got a little bit further of a drive to get to Minot, North Dakota. I guess it'd either be through Jamestown and then up or through Bismarck and up. Quite a few miles to the east of Bismarck. This ball is going to be hit over into the gap in left. One run will come around to score. A play at third coming. Sliding into third, and the out is delivered at third. But an RBI will be scored by Gehring as he will bring around Clay Bendixson to score. Jack Bright was tagged out over at third. RBIs aplenty here in the fourth inning. 3 runs have been scored on 5 hits. That brings up Bennett Camp, the pitcher who's 0 for 1 tonight. The righty steps in to face Blake Puff. Here's the windup and the pitch. Thinking about the throwdown back to first was Parker Hanger. He didn't deliver it back. 1-0 the count, 1 down. Here's the windup and the pitch. This one's going to be fouled back on the third base side. Over towards the street. Look out. State Class AA tournament. Bismarck eliminated Grand Forks today. Fargo and West Fargo playing now. If Fargo Post 2 beats West Fargo season's down. And Bismarck and Fargo Post 2 will play for, Bismarck and Fargo Post 2, yes, will play for a state championship. Two 2-1 count coming. And the pitch. That one hits for a strike, 2-2. Can't get over the crowd here at legendary Corbett Field. A great turnout for the State Class B tournament. Such a beautiful ballpark with such a beautiful view. Tucked down here in the Souris River Valley. Trees up on the hills on the outsides. Train will come through from time to time. 2-2 pitch outside. Count comes full. Now to the number 8 hitter, Bennett Camp. Runner at first base. 3 runs have been scored on 5 hits here in the top half of the fourth for Garrison. Payoff pitch. Down and away, and a walk batter. We'll put runners on first and second. 3 walks now in the ball game here for Blake Puff. We go to Dawson Weimer, the center fielder, who's 0 for 1 in the ball game here tonight. Batting from the right side, facing Blake Puff. Takes a look back at second, now delivers. He hits the strike zone for strike number 1. American flag in center, blowing from the right corner to the left, if you will. Slight breeze starting to hit us up here in the grandstand at Corbett. The windup and the 0-1 pitch. This ball is going to be hit out to left, and the runners will have to retrieve to their bases. Sliding back in safely was Gage Gehring at second. Camp made his way back to first. Second out for Dawson Wycombe. And we go back to the top of the order with Seth Rodacker, the left fielder. Rodacker is 0 for 2 in the ball game here tonight, facing Blake Puff. 2 down, runners on first and second. 3-2 Garrison leads. This ball chipped back through the gap, over in third. And the runner will be held at third base, and the bases are loaded on the single that found its way through the 5-6 hole on the left side. And now we see Gunnar Jacobs, the catcher, come up next. He batted in the third, and he was struck out. He also batted in the first, and he flew out. So he is 0 for 2 in the ballgame. Chance to do some major damage here. Puff comes set, the windup of the pitch. He missed low, and the count goes to 1-0. Tracking pitches again here at the tournament. The importance is you can only go to 120. Strike number 1. The reason being as they want to make sure that the athletes' arms don't get damaged. They don't want to overdo them. Number one and number two, the unfair aspect of having a guy that could throw the heat can win you a state championship. They basically create the team sport atmosphere here, meaning that you have to have three guys that can hurl it for you if you want a chance to win. 2-1 pitch. That one's going to be skied out towards right. There's three tracking it. The second baseman is out to play the baseball. That's Pechtel. And Pechtel will glove the baseball. Wow, Garrison comes alive, and their fans like it. 6 hits, score 3 runs. No errors on Kidder County, and all of a sudden the tides have turned, and the Teeter-Totter match is on. It's 3-2, Garrison with the lead after 3.5 played. It's state Class B tournament coverage here on the PSP Network.
This presentation of the state Class B baseball tournament is brought to you by American Family Insurance agents Mike Lucy and Randy Shep, Star City Golf Course of Elva, Stevens Grain Cleaning and Seed Sales of Glenburg, Homesteaders Restaurant, Fibeto Orthodontics, Western Agency, S&J Hardware of Garrison, Chase Pharmacy of Garrison, Henson's Fur and Leather, West Inksters Realty, Garrison Insurance, Kurt Unland Company, Planet Pizza, Tires Plus, and Don Bassett Motors.
A big thank you to all those fine sponsors making our coverage possible here on the PSP Network from the State Class B Tournament 2020. Garrison did some damage. They bat almost all the way through the lineup. Well, they do bat through the lineup. They get all the way around. Gunnar Jacobs from Crawford all the way back up in the 3 spot to Gunnar Jacobs in the 2 spot. Kidder County's back up after going 1, 2, and 3 in inning number 3. They bring up Jacob Nolan, the first baseman, who sees ball number 1 here with his second at bat to the ball game. He's 0-1. Ball's down and away for ball number 2. This is a big man playing first base. Decked out in all white. The New Balance is the baseball glove all the way across. He's strike 1, 2-1. Concession stands are open. They were grilling hot dogs, brats, burgers today. That ball is going to hit the first baseman, Nolan, in the box. So he's walked as he's hit by the pitch. Three walks in the ball game. Here for Bennett Camp with 1 strikeout. Brings up number 23, Elijah Fallgater, the designated hitter. Conversation at the hill now as the catcher, Gunnar Jacobs, comes out to talk to Bennett Camp. He'll take some time at the hill, calming down his starting pitcher. He's only given up 2 hits and 2 runs in the ball game. He's done a nice job on the hill for Garrison here in the nightcap. Once again, Langdon will face the winner of this game tomorrow at 8. Lemoore and Renville County at 5:30. Velva awaits the loser of this matchup at 3. We will have all of those games for you, courtesy of the voice of Scott Cattell tomorrow. 42-year veteran. Sports broadcast here in the Magic City and through region number 6. That ball driven hard over to first. Stepping on the bag, a double play for Garrison. Elijah Fallgater hit it right at the first baseman. Gehrig touched the bag. A 3-2 double play. I'm sorry, a 3-4 double play. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the order with Jaden Rath. He'll see strike number 1. Well, it's been interesting watching the postseason for the pro sports events without having a crowd in the atmosphere. That one swung on and strike number 2 registered. And he stays alive with a count on the foul ball. What a difference having that atmosphere makes. You can hear the Garrison faithful here tonight. They are at volume. in this state quarterfinal matchup. Down in the turf and a nice block from Gunnar Jacobs. Well, when you don't make it every year in Class B sports, which it just is almost impossible to do so, when you haven't had a trip in 8 years since 2012, you better show up and support the team. Tried to track the ball out in center field and gloving it is Weimer, but it hit the green first. And on for a single is Jaden Rath. Rath was walked, and then he's gone 2 for 2 with a stolen base in the ballgame. Rath has had a good stat line here so far, leading Kidder County in the hit category. However, Parker Hager, who's up next, has an RBI double and a walk. So technically, let me rephrase that. Parker Hager's got a better stat line. Start that over, but not a bad stat line for Jaden Rath in his 3 at-bats tonight. Here's Parker Hager, the catcher, batting from the right side. That's what happens when you're here at 10 a.m. and it's 100 degrees all day long. Here's the windup of the pitch. That ball's rocketed down the left field line and over towards the corner. Rounding third and coming around to score will be Rath. Getting back over to second, sliding in safely on the double will be Parker Hager. So an RBI from Parker Hager will bring around Jaden Rath to score, and we've got a 3-3 ball game. Man, that baseball was hit on a frozen rope right down the third base line, went all the way over to the corner near the Homesteader side, went into the corner of the ball field, out in left field, right by the Garrison bullpen. And a nice job by Rodacker running as quickly as he could to get the baseball. We got a 3-3 contest. Strike number 1 delivered here with 2 outs to Terrence Schmidt. 0 for 1 tonight. That ball's going to be hit right back over towards the shortstop. Up with it, Jacobs 2 first. Some damage was done, however. 1 run scores. 2 hits and 1 run scored. No errors on Garrison. We've got a tied ball game here in the quarterfinals of the state Class B tournament. Inning number 5 is next.
Systems go for lunch when supper time's a crunch. T-minus now, it's time for Planet Pizza. With lots of space for fun, there's room for everyone. Don't be an alien to Planet Pizza. Space for fun. Planet Pizza.
This presentation of the State Class B Baseball Tournament is brought to you by American Family Insurance Agents Mike Lucy and Randy Shep, Star City Golf Course of Elva, Stevens Grain Cleaning and Seed Sales of Glenburn, Homesteaders Restaurant, Fibeto Orthodontics, Western Agency, S&J Hardware of Garrison, Chase Pharmacy of Garrison, Henson's Fur and Leather, West Inksters Realty, Garrison Insurance, Kurt Unland Company, Planet Pizza, Tires Plus, and Don Bissett Motors.
Well, it seems as if we saved the most entertaining matchup for the nightcap tonight. 2 runs by Kidder County in the first inning. 3 runs by Garrison in the fourth. 1 run from Kidder County in the fourth as well, and we're tied at 3-3. Devin Crawford comes to the dish here for Garrison. Crawford's got a single in the ball game. He was also walked, so he's 1 for 1 with a walk here in this matchup tonight. Puff comes set. He delivers in for strike number 1. Flag at American flag at center field, blowing again from right to the left. The 0-1 pitch coming. That one in for a strike, went off of the catcher, Parker Hager. And the 0-2 count against Devin Crawford, the third baseman. Blake Puff comes set, then he's going to step off. Leslie calls for time. The 0-2 pitch, the kick and the delivery. That one down and away past the goal, or past the catcher Parker Hager again. 6 hits for Garrison, 4 for Kidder County in the contest. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Third strikeout of the ball game for Blake Puff. Brings up Trapper Jacob, the shortstop. 1 for 2 with a single here in the contest. Jacobs batting out of the 4 spot. He was a big part of the rally that started in the 4th inning, where Garrison batted around. First one's in for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one high and away, ball number 1. Huge thank you again to Planet Pizza. Proudly serving the Magic City for over 20 years. Planet Pizza, 701-852-1700. PlanetPizzaND.com. 1-2 count. Here to Trapper Jacobs. He's going to reach for that one. Sends it out towards center. Weisterfield is out there to complete the second out of the 5th inning here for Kidder County. Clay Bendixson comes up. An RBI double to his name here tonight with a strikeout, going 1 for 2. Bendixson, wearing number 16, steps in on the right side. 2 down. Here's the windup in the first pitch. In for a ball. That one was low. Parker Hager getting his work done back behind the dish. Kidder County's Blake Puff has sent a few down low. The 2-0 pitch. That ball's going to be driven out towards center. On his horse is Biesterfeld. And the play is made. 3 up, 3 down in the 5th for Garrison. No runs on no hits. No Kidder County errors. We've still got a 3-3 ball game. State tournament coverage here on the PSP Network is delivered by all the fine folks you'll hear next. If you can, please tell them thank you for helping bring state tournament coverage here to the PSP Network.
This presentation of the State Class B Baseball Tournament is brought to you by American Family Insurance Agents Mike Lucy and Randy Shep, Star City Golf Course of Elva, Stevens Grain Cleaning and Seed Sales of Glenburn, Homesteaders Restaurant, Fibeto Orthodontics, Western Agency, S&J Hardware of Garrison, Chase Pharmacy of Garrison, Henson's Fur and Leather, West Inksters Realty, Garrison Insurance, Kurt Unland Company, Planet Pizza, Tires Plus, and Don Bissett Motors.
Action started at 12:30 today here at legendary Corbett Field for the 2020 State Class B Baseball Tournament. We're 3 minutes away from 9 p.m. tonight, and we've got 3 of the 4 teams needed to play semifinal baseball. We've got a 3-3 tilt here in this one. This ball is going to be driven hard out towards the bullpen on the third base line for Garrison. That one was roped by Blake Puff, but it was foul. Strike number 1. Modern's Finest Collision Center is a proud supporter of the PSP Network. Modern's Finest Collision Center ensures proper procedures are followed to repair your vehicle so safety features are maintained to keep you and your family safe. We are more than an auto body repair shop. We are Modern's Finest. 701-839-0989. The 0-1 pitch. This one's going to be hit hard out towards left. Tracking it, but into the bullpen that time for strike number 2. Rodacker was on it. There's a warning track that goes all the way around the playing surface here at Corbett Field, which is a must in my mind for those outfielders, infielders as well. Can be a scary situation. 0-2 pitch, fouled back again here by Blake Puff. We're at the State AA tournament in Bismarck on Wednesday. That would have been Thursday. That would have been yesterday. And Hunter Ruziska, this ball is going to be sent up, towered towards the infield. Second baseman calling for it, and Bendixson makes the play. Hunter Ruziska, the Minot Vistas, who was playing left field, got on his horse tracking a baseball. He caught the thing. As he was running after it, he put his glove out in front of him, caught the ball, and then just hit the fence at full steam ahead. That was a scary moment. This ball's going to be towered by Meisterfield, but foul. Strike number 1. So the warning track certainly does come in handy from time to time. Just ask Minot Vista's Hunter Ruziska. Down and in for ball number 1. 1-1 the count here with 1 down. Still a 3-3 ball game. The 4th inning was the most exciting so far. 4 runs were scored. 3 for Garrison, 1 for Kidder County to tie the game back. Swing and a miss. Strike number 2, 1-2 the count. Ty Meisterfield has gone 0 for 1 with a walk when he was hit by the pitch in the first inning. Struck him out. Second strikeout of the ball game for Bennett Camp. He had some steam on that one, and a heavy cut for a Meisterfield was off the pitch, and there's 2 away. Brings up Tommy Thompson. Reached first on a fielder's choice. He's gone 0 for 1 other than that here in the ballgame. Batting from the right side. This is a big kid stepping in. Here's the windup of the pitch. Hit hard. That one trying to get through the gap. It's blocked by the shortstop and tossed over towards first. Nice play there from Trapper Jacobs. Blocking the baseball, trying to make the play. He dove at it. But reaching first safely is Tommy Thompson. Gage Puff, the left fielder, comes up next. 0 for 2 in the ball game here. In 2 at-bats. 2 down. Here's the windup of the pitch. Thought about it. That was high for ball 1. Fun to be at the ballpark and see some familiar faces. Certainly when it comes to tournament time. Here's the windup of the pitch. That one fouled back for strike number 1, 1-1. Nice conversation with Mike Littler, the head groundskeeper here at legendary Corbett Field. I asked Mike, who's in his older years now, I said, Mike, how long have you been in charge of this place? He was on the golf cart. He got a big smile on his face. Strike number 2. Delivered there to Gage Puff. Littler got a big smile on his face. He looked at me and he said, too many to even ask. I said, okay, well then I'll forget about it. He smiled and drove away. It's been quite a few. Strike number 3, the throwdown over towards first. And the 3rd strikeout here for Bennett Camp. Retires the side, and Gage Puff goes down swinging. We've played 5 innings here in the Magic City for day number 1 for Garrison and Kidder County. Winner moves on to the semifinals. We're not any closer than where we started on the scoreboard. We're tied 3-3 as we enter the 6th inning. It's State B tournament coverage here on the PSP Network. 53 on the game clock. Sends it inside. Here's Allie Nelson to the right side. Cheddar's open. 4-3. On low. She scores.
PSP Network has one mission: promoting our local athletes while delivering pro-quality broadcast coverage. Stay up to date with the PSP Network on Twitter @NetworkPSP and on Facebook @The PSP Network. Like and follow our social media for your chance to win. PSP Network, it's game day.
Certainly has been game day today here in the Magic City. Day number 1 of the State Class B tournament. Make sure to head online and like the PSP Network on Facebook. That's the PSP Network. Like and follow us to stay up to date. We'll have player interviews after the games. The tournament bracket, the updated tournament bracket will be released tonight. Our Twitter is active as well @Network PSP. Here we go with Jack Bright, the right fielder. He's got an RBI to his name here tonight. He's gone 1 and 2. Hits are 6-5. Garrison has the advantage there. Both teams have registered 3 runs. That one down and away for ball number 2. Thanks again to American Family Insurance agents Mike Lucy and Randy Shep. This one's going to be sent over towards the first base line. Nolan running after it. Nolan will glove it 10 feet off of the first base stripe. And Jack Bright retired for the first out of the 6th inning. Star City Golf Course in Velva, Stevens Grain Cleaning and Seed Sales in Glenburn. Homesteaders and Minot by Benno Orthodontics, Western Insurance Agency, S&J Hardware of Garrison, Chase Pharmacy as well, bringing you the ball game tonight. As Gage Gehring, the first baseman, steps in and sees ball number 1. Henson's Fern Leather of Minot, West Inksters Realty in Garrison, Garrison Insurance, and Kurt Unland Company in Lansford, helping bring the games to the air tonight. If you get a chance, make sure to tell all those fine sponsors thank you. Ball will be fouled back for strike number 1, and the count moves to 2-1. Here with 1 down in the top half of the 6th. Blake Puff still working for Kidder County on the hill. Another foul ball, and the count moves to 2-2. PSP's mission of providing local athletes with the exposure they deserve for all the hard work put in. We've got a mission to do that. Also like bringing you the broadcast. Here's the windup and the 2-2 pitch, and the count moves to full at 3-2. He missed high and outside. Left-handed batting, Gage Gehring, the first baseman with an RBI tonight, sees the payoff pitch, and he fouled it back. Garrison's had some pretty good basketball teams down in region number 5. The best as of late. This one in for strike number 3. He struck him out. And Blake Puff now with 4 strikeouts in the ball game has 2 outs to his name here in the top half of the 6th. Last time Garrison was in a Region 5 championship, they lost to Shiloh back in 2013. Will they be good again this year? They've got some athletes here on the diamond tonight for sure. Strike number 1 delivered there to Bennett Camp, the pitcher, who's 0 for 1 with a walk here tonight. Batting from the right side. Here's the windup and the 0-1 pitch. That one down in the dirt again, and Parker Hager forced to make the block. Kidder County, of course, they've had some fantastic basketball teams in a program led by Dan Carr down there for many years. This one chopped to third, brought up by Thompson, over to first. In time, he was. Garrison fans didn't think so, but the third out of the ball game was scooped up by Thompson, delivered to Nolan, and thrown out at first was Bennett Camp. No runs on no hits, no Kidder County errors. 3-3 ball game with 5.5 complete here from Corbett Field. State tournament coverage here on the PSP Network.
Deals out of the ballpark. Now is the best time to trade in and trade up. We are urgently looking for good used vehicles and are giving top dollar on local trades. We sale priced our vehicles to move inventory fast, and financing rates have never been better. So don't strike out at another dealer. Get a home run deal at Don Bissett Motors on top of Minot's North Hill. Remember, we deliver.
Well, for the second time tonight, Garrison goes 3 up, 3 down. And Kidder County comes to bat here in the bottom half of the 6th inning in a 3-3 ball game. 6 hits for Garrison tonight, Kidder County with 5. And Kidder County in the bottom of their lineup with Jacob Nolan, Eli Fallgater are due up, the 8th and 9th batters. Then they go back up to Jane Rath, the leadoff hitter. Jacob Nolan comes up first. 0 for 1 tonight with a walk. The big first baseman steps in on the right side. Once again with the all-white, the gloves and the shoes. Those look like new batting gloves. Those things are either brand new or sent through the wash with some bleach before the state tournament. He saw ball number 1. Here's the windup of the pitch. That one right down Broadway for strike number 1. 2-1 the count. Oh, I'm sorry, 1-1 the count. They had it at 2-0 on the Corbett Field scoreboard. Count should be 1-1. Here's the windup and the pitch. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here to the big man, Jacob Nolan. Coming set, Bennett Camp, the windup, and the pitch. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts here for Camp. And Camp's got 4 now in the ball game. He's gotten better as the game has progressed. 3 of his 4 strikeouts have come in the last 2 innings. One down. Bottom half of the 6th. Fallgater steps up. He's going to hit one towards the shortstop. What a play from Jacobs over to first, not in time. But an excellent play from Trapper Jacobs over at first base. Garrison has 3 players with the last name Eigelhart to other team. There's Ty Eigelhart, Braxton Eigelhart, and Trayson Eigelhart. Braxton and Trayson are brothers. And ironically enough, Ty has no relation to the brothers on the baseball team. None of them are in action here. They're all reserves on this Garrison lineup. This ball is going to be hit over towards the second baseman, making the play, scooping and throwing over to first was Bendixson, and there's 2 down. Here in the bottom half of the 6th as the runner advances. Over to second. That was Jaden Rath that was retired, by the way. Parker Hager comes up. 4th time of the ball game. A pair of RBIs here tonight. 2 RBI doubles to his name. Parker Hager, the catcher, steps into the right side with a runner in scoring position. He hit him, and he hit him right on the knee. And in immediate pain, grabbing the knee, and that's a scary situation. Obviously in some pain is Parker Hager. Trinity Sports Medicine on hand for the State B tournament here today. Bennett Camps had some pretty good control. That time, a low fastball right off the knee of Parker Hager. He'll take a base, but we'll see if he'll remain in the ball game. We'll step aside and hear from our sponsors. Trinity Sports Medicine's on hand. Hopefully Parker Hager will be all right. He's in all sorts of pain next to the batter's box at home plate. Still 3-3, 2 down here at the bottom of the 6th.
Systems go for lunch when supper time's a crunch. T-minus now, it's time for Planet Pizza. With lots of space for fun, there's room for everyone. Don't be an alien to Planet Pizza. Space for Planet Pizza.
Motors is knocking the deals out of the ballpark. Now is the best time to trade in and trade up. We are urgently looking for good used vehicles and are giving top dollar on local trades. We sale priced our vehicles to move inventory fast, and financing rates have never been better. So don't strike out at another dealer. Get a home run deal at Don Bissett Motors on top of Minot's North Hill. Remember, we deliver.
Well, a good sight to see. Parker Hager comes up after Trinity Sports Medicine and the coaching staff for Kidder County helped him out. He took that one right off the knee. That's a tough young man over there. That had to have hurt. The way that he reacted to the baseball off the knee, you could see that he was in all sorts of pain. With 2 down, there's runners on first and second now for Kidder County after Hager was hit by the pitch. Terrence Schmidt, the right fielder, comes up 0 for 2 with a walk in the ball game. Here's the windup of the pitch. This one's going to be skied towards first base. Gehrig tracking, and that's how the inning comes to an end. No runs on 1 hit. With 2 left on. Still a 3-3 ball game. Let's go to the 7th inning. What a dogfight tonight here in the State B tournament. Kidder County and Garrison giving you your money's worth tonight here on the PSP Network.
This presentation of the State Class B Baseball Tournament is brought to you by American Family Insurance Agents Mike Lucy and Randy Shep, Star City Golf Course of Elva, Stevens Grain Cleaning and Seed Sales of Glenburg, Homesteaders Restaurant, Fibeto Orthodontics, Western Agency, S&J Hardware of Garrison, Chase Pharmacy of Garrison, Henson's Fur and Leather, West Inksters Realty, Garrison Insurance, Kurt Unlin Company, Planet Pizza, Tires Plus, and Don Bissett Motors.
Systems go for lunch when supper time's a crunch. T-minus now, it's time for Planet Pizza. With lots of space for fun, there's room for everyone. Don't be an alien to Planet Pizza. Space for fun. Planet Pizza.
Top half of the 7th inning with the lights on here at legendary Corbett Field. 3-3 ball game as we enter the final inning in regulation play. And we've got a dogfight on our hands as the 3-3 score is on the board. Dawson Weimer, the center fielder, is at bat here for Garrison with the 1-1 count. And the lead off here in the 7th, he sees strike number 2 as he fanned on it. Here's the windup and the 1-2 pitch right down the first base line. Nolan down onto a knee, back up with it. He touches the bag, and there's one away. Seth Rodacker comes up next. He's got a single here tonight. He's gone 1 for 3 in the ballgame. Batting from the right side, Rodacker looking to see if he can get himself on base to start a one-out rally here for Garrison under the lights on day number 1 at the state Class B baseball tournament. He sees strike number 1. Blake Puff is certainly doing his job on the hill. This one hit right through the glare of Pechtel, and Pechtel is going to be charged with the first error of the baseball game. Rodacker will reach first on the E4. That one went right through the 5-hole of Pechtel. That brings up Gunnar Jacobs, the catcher. 0 for 3. He was struck out his second at bat to the ball game. 1 of 4 strikeouts on the night for Blake Puff. Puff takes a look back at Rodacker with a healthy lead at first, then delivers. This ball's going to be chipped right to first. He caught it and touched the bag. A double play ball. Nolan caught the check swing. He touched the bag, and 3 up, 3 down, as that ball was touched by the first baseman in the mitt, and then he touched the bag for the 3-3 double play. 1 error. No runs on no hits. Kidder County has a chance to end the ball game tonight at Corbett Field in the bottom of the 7th. Let's go there now. It's State B tournament coverage here on the PSP Network.
Of the State Class B Baseball Tournament is brought to you by American Family Insurance Agents Mike Lucy and Randy Shep, Star City Golf Course of Elva, Stevens Grain Cleaning and Seed Sales of Glenburg, Homesteaders Restaurant, Fibeto Orthodontics, Western Agency, S&J Hardware of Garrison, Chase Pharmacy of Garrison, Henson's Fur and Leather, West Inksters Realty, Garrison Insurance, Kurt Unlin Company, Planet Pizza, Tires Plus, and Don Bissett Motors.
Gunnar Jacobs from Garrison with the check swing. Got a hold of the baseball. It went over to the first baseman, Nolan. Nolan caught it, stepped on the bag, and just like that, the inning came to an end, or the top half of the inning came to an end. We go to the bottom half with Blake Puff. 1 run will win the ball game here for Kidder County. They would advance and take on Langdon tomorrow at 8 p.m. with a win. Here's a shot up the third base line, down to a knee. Crawford throws it across the diamond, and Crawford makes the play. Ty Beisterfield comes up next. The center fielder, 0 for 2 tonight with a walk. He was struck out his last at bat of the 5th. The left-hander steps in. Batting in the 5 spot, facing Bennett Camp. The windup and the pitch down to the turf for ball number 1. What a baseball game this has been tonight here at legendary Corbett Field. It's been worth the price of admission and then some. 3-3 in the bottom of the 7th. Meisterfield's going to foul that one back, and the count moves to 1-1. Place is even cooler at night when the lights come on, and the turf really starts to come alive. Here's the windup, the kick, the pitch. Fall back for strike 2. Meisterfield playing center field here tonight for Kidder County. Big left-handed batter steps in. Tommy Thompson and Gage Puff due up. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swung on and he missed it. The 5th strikeout of the ball game for Bennett Camp. That brings out Tommy Thompson. 1 out away from extra innings. 1 run away from having our pairing set for tomorrow. Here's the windup and the pitch. Thompson chops that one towards the second baseman. Hops, skips to the jump, over to first. Staying safe at first base. And Dean Winchesky says that he came off the bag. And the runner is safe at first. The game-winning run at first base. Here with Gage Puff coming up. First error charged here to Garrison. E3. Been a well-played ball game. Both teams with an error. Both teams with 6 hits tonight. And both teams with 3 runs. That's how we find ourselves at 3-3 in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the windup and the pitch. This one hit right back up to the shortstop. Flipped down over the second base. And we need extra innings tonight here at legendary Corbett Field. No runs on no hits with 1 Garrison error in the bottom of the 7th. How do you like the state Class B baseball tournament here on the PSP Network? Woo! We're loving it. Let's go to extra innings.
Knocking the deals out of the ballpark. Now is the best time to trade in and trade up. We are urgently looking for good used vehicles and are giving top dollar on local trades. We sale priced our vehicles to move inventory fast, and financing rates have never been better. So don't strike out at another dealer. Get a home run deal at Don Bissett Motors on top of Minot's North Hill. Remember, we deliver.
Systems go for lunch when supper time's up. Crunch you. T-minus now, it's time for Planet Pizza. With lots of space for fun, there's room for everyone. Don't be an alien to Planet Pizza. Space for fun. Planet Pizza.
7 innings not enough tonight. We go to the 8th. 3-3 ball game. And it's been an absolute dogfight tonight. The well-played game for both of these teams, Kidder County and Garrison. The pitch is outside for ball number 2. Here to the batter, Devin Crawford, the third baseman. He's got a single, a walk, and a strikeout against him here tonight. Swing and a miss, strike number 1. 2-1 count. Fans are at volume here at legendary Corbett Field. The lights are on, the sun's down, slight breeze. Swing and a miss, and the breeze is heavier now. That was a heavy cut coming from Crawford. 2-2 pitch coming now, as Blake Puff has gone the distance tonight for Kidder County. Here's the windup and the pitch. Struck him out looking. Fifth strikeout for Blake Puff tonight. Brent Camp from Garrison's got 5 strikeouts as well. Camp has walked 4. Puff has walked 3. Here's the windup and the delivered pitch to Trapper Jacobs, the shortstop. They missed outside for a ball, or down and outside, I should say, for a ball. Coming set is Blake Puff. Now the windup of the pitch. Breaking ball, missed the corner. 2-0. Well, the game recap. Kidder County scored twice in the first. Garrison responded with 3 runs of their own. That came in the 4th. Kidder County tied it back up with 1 run in the fourth. That's where we've been sitting ever since the bottom of the fourth inning at 3-3, the windup of the pitch. And the 3-0 count moves to 3-1 as that one right across home plate for strike number 1. The 3-1 pitch coming to Trapper Jacobs. Missed the corner, and Jacobs is out with a walk. Well, Garrison's fans are certainly at volume here tonight. Plenty to cheer about for them. With a runner on first base and 1 down. Clay Bendixson, the second baseman, comes up. He had an RBI double in the fourth inning in the midst of that run. And the 0-out rally for Garrison that mustered up 3 runs. Runner on first with a lead. The ball delivered in. Ball number 1. There to Clay Bendixson. Bendixson's playing second base here tonight. He's been busy in the number 4 spot here for Garrison. The 1-0 pitch delivered high for ball number 2. Conversation at the hill as out comes Parker Hager to talk to Blake Puff. Blake Puff, we'll see if we can get a pitch count for you after the innings that he's pitched here in the 8th. Is he running into trouble is the question. We'll find out the pitch count in just a moment. Thank you, Larry. 2-0 pitch coming here. Here's the windup of the pitch. Swing and a miss and a heavy cut. And an aggressive one from Clay Bendixson, who's got the green light. Pitch count is at 118 here for Blake Puff. He can get to 120. He can go through 120 if he's within the same batter. After that batter's retired, then his night comes to an end. So this will be the last batter that Blake Puff will see here tonight. All the credit is due for him entering the 8th inning. He's now at 120 pitches. The windup of the pitch. This ball sits through the gap over and left. And 1 runner will advance to second. That's Jacobs as Clay Bendixson delivers. That will be the night here for the pitcher, Blake Puff. He deserves a big round of applause here tonight. He goes into the 8th inning. 7 1/3 innings pitched. He gives up 7 hits. He gives up 3 runs. There was 1 error on Kidder County. He finishes the night with 5 strikeouts and 3 walks. Blake Puff with an excellent outing here tonight to the state Class B tournament. Pitching change for Kidder County due to pitch count numbers. We'll see the warm-up pitches when we return. Extra innings here at the State B. Runners in scoring position for Garrison. Don't go anywhere. Dogfight down our hands tonight from Corbin.
This presentation of the State Class B Baseball Tournament is brought to you by American Family Insurance Agents Mike Lucy and Randy Shep, Star City Golf Course of Elva, Stevens Grain Cleaning and Seed Sales of Glenburg, Homesteaders Restaurant, Vibeto Orthodontics, Western Agency, S&J Hardware of Garrison, Chase Pharmacy of Garrison, Henson's Fur and Leather, West Inksters Realty, Garrison Insurance, Kurt Unland Company, Planet Pizza, Tires Plus, and Don Bissett Motors.
Don Bissett Motors is knocking the deals out of the ballpark. Now is the best time to trade in and trade up. We are urgently looking for good used vehicles and are giving top dollar on local trades. We sale priced our vehicles to move inventory fast, and financing rates have never been better. So don't strike out at another dealer. Get a home run deal at Don Bissett Motors on top of Minot's North Hill. Remember, we deliver.
Premier Movement of Minot is now open. It's time to focus on your better health. Premier Movement is taking all the necessary precautions and guidelines for social distancing and safety. On top of that, by design, our workout classes have always featured small groups for better focus, accountability, and better results. And speaking of accountability, we're locally owned and take pride in the services we provide in helping clients achieve their fitness goals. Try a free 2-week trial and see for yourself. Find us at premiermovementnd.com.
Blake Puff goes the distance tonight, and the allotted pitches of 120 were maximized. 7 1/3 inning pitched. into the extra innings Puff went. 7 hits against 3 runs. Struck out 5 and walked 3. That brings in Ty Meisterfield. And Meisterfield will face Jack Bright with runners on first and second with 1 down. Here's the first pitch into Jack Bright, and it's delivered for a strike. Class B baseball is such a unique thing with the numbers and the rosters. How many arms do they have? Meisterfield is going to have a hit against as that ball's going to drop into right, and the bases are loaded. Rounding over at third was Trapper Jacobs. He was held up there. And now we've got runners on the single from Jack Bright. That brings up Gage Gehrig, the first baseman. A chance to put Garrison in the lead here in the top half of the 8th inning. 1 down. The bases are juiced. An RBI single back in the 4th. He struck out and he was walked. So 1 for 2 of the walk in the ballgame. Here's the windup and the pitch. Shows bunt. He's going to try to squeeze one home. And a play at home plate. Touching the home plate was the catcher, Parker Hager. The force out at home brings 2 outs to the board. Devin Crawford led things off here in the top half of the 8th. He was struck out. Trapper Jacobs walked. He just came around and was forced out at home. So now we've got runners in the same positions, first, second, and third. As up to bat comes Bennett Camp. Camp will step in. He's 0 for 2 tonight with a walk. Batting from the right side. Game on the line. He's going to swing and miss. The ball's going to get past the catcher. And Parker Hager up with it. No run coming in from third. The 0-1 pitch coming to Bennett Camp, the pitcher. Also going the distance tonight here for Garrison. 5 strikeouts to his name. He needs a big hit here. That one down and away. And again, the catcher, Parker Hager, retrieves the baseball quickly. The athletic position of catcher. Not to be played by everybody, but Parker Hager doing it well here tonight. The 1-1 count, 2 down. We're in the top half of the 8th inning. Only slated to play 7. This is extra baseball tonight from the State Meet Tournament, the final game of the day, which has been the best and most exciting. This ball is going to be chopped towards the shortstop. Here's the force out at second, and no damage is done. 0 runs scored on 1 hit, no errors. And we go to the bottom of the 8th, and Kidder County has a chance to walk this one off. State Class B tournament coverage here on the PSP Network. Can't get much better than this. Could be the finale coming up next.
This presentation of the State Class B Baseball Tournament is brought to you by American Family Insurance Agents Mike Lucy and Randy Shep, Star City Golf Course of Elva, Stevens Grain Cleaning and Seed Sales of Glenburg, Homesteaders Restaurant, Fibeto Orthodontics, Western Agency, S&J Hardware of Garrison, Chase Pharmacy of Garrison, Henson's Fur and Leather, West Inksters Realty, Garrison Insurance, Kurt Unland Company, Planet Pizza, Tires Plus, and Don Bissett Motors.
Pitch count in full effect here tonight. Blake Buff from Kidder County reaches 120. Bennett Camp from Garrison sits on 88, so he's got some pitches to deliver to get up to 120. He doesn't have to worry here tonight. He's still on the hill for Garrison. The big question mark is how much gas does he have left? Been a full outing for him. We'll see Jacob Nolan first here in the bottom half of the 8th. The first baseman here tonight has struck out once. He's been walked once, and he flew out back in the second. 0 for 2 with the walk for the big man. Nolan falls the first one back, strike number 1. Lights are on here at Corbett Field. Nobody's left the ballpark here for this quarterfinal matchup. Camp comes set, delivers that one right down Broadway for strike number 2. This would be a big win for Garrison, trying to advance. First time back at the state tournament since 2012. Foul ball off the catcher's mask. Leslie, the veteran umpire, comes out. He's going to take a little time, dust the plate off, give the catcher the courtesy just to make sure he's all right and set. Like the move there from Leslie, the veteran umpire. Giving Gunnar Jacobs a little more time, the catcher for Garrison, who wore that one right on the mask. 0-2 the count here to Nolan. The kick, the pitch, outside, missed, and ball number 1 registered. Nolan Fallgater at the bottom of the order, 8-9, back up to Jaden Rath at the top of the order. Due up third, swing and a miss. Jacob Nolan struck out, and that's the 6th strikeout of the ball game here for Bennett Camp. Are we going to be in a marathon here tonight? That's the big question. Elijah Fallgater could change that with a home run. Fallgater, the DH, he's got a single to his name tonight. Down in the turf. Nice block there again from Jacobs. And the count is 1-0. Flag in center field, again blowing from right to left with a steady breeze as the night continues to fall upon us. 9:35 p.m. here in the Magic City. 2 balls and no strikes. Here to the number 9 batter, Fallgater. Struck out in the second. He's going to chop this one over towards first. Gloving it, Gehring. He'll step on the bag, and there's 2 down. Back to the top of the order for Jaden Rath. The shortstop comes up. Pair of singles tonight. He was walked, and then he flew out in the 6th. We're in the bottom of the 8th with a chance to win the baseball game. Rath, the righty, steps in, facing Camp. Here's the windup of the pitch. This one right back over to first base. We're going to need a whole nother inning. 8 is not enough tonight. Let's go to the 9th. Kidder County and Garrison in a classic tonight here on the PSP Network.
This presentation of the State Class B Baseball Tournament is brought to you by American Family Insurance Agents Mike Lucy and Randy Shep, Star City Golf Course of Velva, Stevens Grain Cleaning and Seed Sales of Glenburg, Homesteaders Restaurant, Fibeto Orthodontics, Western Agency, S&J Hardware of Garrison, Chase Pharmacy of Garrison, Henson's Fur and Leather, West Inksters Realty, Garrison Insurance, Kurt Unland Company, Planet Pizza, Tires Plus, and Don Bassett Motors.
2 free innings of baseball tonight. The biggest game of the year for both of these teams, because whoever wins moves on to the semifinals tomorrow. Loser will play Velva at 3 p.m. and loser outplay. Scott Cattell will have the full broadcast schedule for you tomorrow. Lemoore will take on Renville County at 5:30. Langdon will play the winner of this one at 8. The first game of the day will have Velva playing either Kidder County or Garrison. So PSP Network has coverage of the 3 o'clock game, the 5:30 game, and the 8 game tomorrow here at legendary Corbett Field. Garrison comes back to bat here in the top half of the ninth. They lead off here with the number 9 hitter, Weimer. First pitch will be chopped towards the third baseman. Thompson up with it, fires over to first, slides in, and he is out. Face first slide for Dawson Weimer, and the out is registered, the first here in the top half of the ninth inning. Seth Rodacher, the left fielder, comes up next. Rodacher reached first on an error to the second baseman of the 7th, singled in the 4th, and then a pair of outs in the 1st and the 3rd. The lefty will face the pitch, and he fouls this one back, facing Ty Beisterfield. Fouled away, the 0-1 count. What a ball game tonight here at legendary Corbett Field. Meisterfield giving the top two buttons of his jersey the night off. That one's going to be hit up towards the hole, and it gets on as Rodacker will poke home a single right back up the middle, the comebacker. And diving at it was Pechtel. He just couldn't reach it. Gunnar Jacobs, the catcher, comes up now for Garrison. One down, top half of the 8th inning. Meisterfield, the lefty, fires in a curveball, but he missed high and outside. Ball number 1. Don't forget, if you're buying or selling a home, let 701 Realty's Andrew McKenna Goodmanson make your experience a positive one. 701realty.com. That ball will be fouled away up the first baseline. Souvenir not finding a fan on that play as the ball is stuck in the netting above the concession stand on the first base line. Lights are bright here at Corbett. Intensity's high. We got a 3-3 ball game in the second extra inning tonight. Another curveball missed. 2-1. That was a high ball. So with one down and a runner on first base, Garrison trying to take the lead here in the top half of the 9th inning. Meisterfield, the kick, the delivery. That one fouled back again. Right over the Kidder County dugout. So the count moves to 2-2. One out, healthy lead over at first for Rodacker. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Waiting on that one and delivering. Gunnar Jacobs swung and he fouled another one back. Well, the issue with extra innings, especially here at the state tournament, you go through your pitching staff. With only being able to throw 120 pitches, it becomes a real concern heading into championship territory. That ball hit hard out to Schmidt and right, and it will be delivered back to first. It got past Nolan, over towards second, sliding in safely at second was Seth Rodacker. So a runner advances on the fly out to right field. Brings up Devin Crawford, the third baseman. Pair of strikeouts tonight. He singled and he walked. He also bats from the left side. This is a lefty-lefty matchup. Number 8 against number 9. Number 8 from Garrison's in the batter's box. The windup. Meisterfield fires in. Foul ball, 0-1 the count. Well, I don't blame Ty Meisterfield for giving the top two buttons of that uniform the night off tonight. 93 degrees here at legendary Corbett Field. It has been hot and muggy. Here's the windup and the pinch. Outside for ball number 1. 1-1. Can Garrison find a way to muster up a run here with 2 down in the top of the 9th? Right down Broadway for strike number 2. And caught looking at it was Devin Crawford, the third baseman. Five plate appearances for Crawford tonight. He stays alive as he follows that one back. The count moves to 1-2. 4:10 to dead center here at legendary Corbett Field. They used to have a sign out there. If you hit the red buffalo at center, you'd win $500. Sign's no longer there. Still quite the feat. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. We go to the bottom half of the 9th inning, and Kidder County's got a chance to win the ball game. No runs, 1 hit registered, no errors. Still a 3-3 ball game. Bottom of the 9th is next here on the PSP Network.
This presentation of the State Class B Baseball Tournament is brought to you by American Family Insurance Agents Mike Lucy and Randy Shep, Star City Golf Course of Elva, Stevens Grain Cleaning and Seed Sales of Glenburn, Homesteaders Restaurant, Vibeto Orthodontics, Western Agency, S&J Hardware of Garrison, Chase Pharmacy of Garrison, Henson's Fur and Leather, West Inksters Realty, Garrison Insurance, Kurt Unland Company, Planet Pizza, Tires Plus, and Don Bissett Motors.
Somebody's got to be a hero tonight. Who will it be? We're at the bottom of the ninth in a 3-3 ball game. This game was scheduled for 7 innings. 2 extra innings are needed to decide the winner tonight. And Kidder County has Parker Hager due up first, the number 2 batter, followed by Schmidt and Blank Puff. Here's the windup and the pitch over the glove of the catcher, Gunnar Jacobs. The 1-0 count. Here to Parker Hager, the catcher. The windup of the pitch. Strike number 1. His last plate appearance, he got drilled by the baseball on the left knee. He went down in all sorts of pain. Glad to see he's still in the ball game and okay. That one looked like a strike from here, but it missed the inside corner. 2-1. 2-1 pitch coming here from Bennett Camp. He delivers. That ball's hit well out towards left. And gobbling it up is Rodacker. There's a runner on first with a leadoff single there from Parker Hager. Terrence Schmidt, the right fielder, comes up next. Sorry, this is a pinch hitter coming in here for Kidder County. It's number 2, Grant Puff, that comes in. So Puff comes in here for Terrence Schmidt. Schmidt to the ball game here tonight. 0 for 3 with a walk, so they bring in Grant Puff to see if he can get the job done. Puff with his first plate appearance here tonight. Runner on first. Here's the windup of the pitch. Runner goes, and reaching for it was Puff. He sent that one foul. The 0-1 pitch here to Grant Puff. A run will score and win the ball game here as this ball is going to be thrown down to second from Gunnar Jacobs, and the stolen base was on from Parker Hager. So now with a runner in scoring position, Kidder County has a chance to win the ball game. Bottom of the ninth inning, 3-3 contest. 4 of the 6 runs were scored in the 4th. Second extra inning tonight here in the State B. That one over the head of Puff. Back to retrieve after the pass ball. Gunnar Jacobs gobbles it up, and the runner moves over to third. Parker Hager's at third base with nobody out. Kidder County has a chance to win the ball game. Grant Puff facing Camp. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Brings up Blank Puff, the pitcher. One down. Bottom of the ninth. Here's the windup of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike number 1. 7 strikeouts registered here tonight for Camp. 1 minute 58 minutes into this ball game here tonight. It's been a long one. Nice job of the catcher, Gunnar Jacobs, corralling the baseball after it got away from him down to the turf. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down. Here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Blake Puff, the cleanup hitter, looking to end the ball game here tonight for Kidder County. The windup of the pitch, that one down and away. Ball number 2, and we go to 2-1. Runner on third base. That's Parker Hager. Here's the windup of the pitch. This one towered back behind home plate. Strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Blake Puff, the cleanup hitter, facing Bennett Camp. Stepping off is Bennett Camp. He wants some more time. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's the windup, the delivery. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. strikeout of the ball game for Bennett Camp here tonight. That brings up Biesterfield batting from the left side with a chance to win the ball game. Outside for ball number 1. Well, if you like intensity and drama, this game is for you. It has been a nail-biter. Here's the windup of the pitch. Missed down and outside, 2-0. Bennett Camp takes a look back over at third where Parker Hager has a bit of a lead. In for ball number 3. Luke Gehrig, the head coach of the Garrison ball team, pacing like a tiger in the zoo over in the Garrison dugout. 3-1 to count down. 1 out away from inning number 10 here tonight. Inside, strike number 2, and the count comes full. One pitch away from either a win or more innings. Here's the windup, the delivery. That ball's going to be sent out towards left, and it goes foul. Count remains full here as Biesterfield, the center fielder, looking for his first hit of, the pitcher now is Biesterfield, looking for his first hit of the ball game. He gets on base, and this thing's over. The place will erupt with Kidder County fans. One more strike, and the Garrison faithful are going to go absolutely berserk. The windup of the pitch. That ball's going to be towered out towards left. Trying to make the play. Pitching it is the third baseman, Crawford. And we go to the 10th inning. How do you like that tonight? One hit registered. 10 innings are needed here tonight. This has been a classic at the 2020 State B Baseball Tournament. Oh my goodness. More free baseball coming your way here on the PSP Network.
This presentation of the State Class B Baseball Tournament is brought to you by American Family Insurance Agents Mike Lucy and Randy Shep, Star City Golf Course of Elva, Stevens Grain Cleaning and Seed Sales of Glenburg, Homesteaders Restaurant, Fibeto Orthodontics, Western Agency, S&J Hardware of Garrison, Chase Pharmacy of Garrison, Henson's Fur and Leather, West Inksters Realty, Garrison Insurance, Kurt Unland Company, Planet Pizza, Tires Plus, and Don Bissett Motors.
Well, time to retire the blue pen and go to the red pen. Score sheets are full. We're in the 10th inning. 3 extras tonight to decide the victor in this matchup between Kidder County, the District 4 champion, and Garrison, the champion of District 2. Garrison entered the game with a 32-6 mark here in 2020. Kidder County came in at 16-5. Both of these teams deserve a round of applause for their effort here tonight. 3 runs for each team. We're tied 3-3. 9 hits for Garrison, 7 for Kidder County. 2 Kidder County errors, 1 on Garrison. Garrison will lead off the top of the 10th inning with the shortstop number 2, Trapper Jacobs. Trapper Jacobs with a single tonight. He was walked as well. 2 other at-bats that weren't on the positive side, 1 for 3. Chops it up towards the shortstop, down with the glove. Rath up with it, throws it to first. He's on. And Jacobs is on now with the single. Garrison gets things started with a single. Clay Bendixson comes up next. Bendixson's been good in the ball game. 2 for 4 tonight with a single and a double, 1 RBI. That RBI happened back in the 4th. Runner over at first is Trapper Jacobs. On the hill, Biesterfield. Trapper Jacobs will see ball number 1 down and away. And the count moves to 1-0. This place has been loud tonight. It's been quite the atmosphere here at the State B. Strike number 1. And the count moves to 1-1. Lions and the Zoo are sleeping, so are the Grizzly Bears. Nobody here tonight. Everyone's on pins and needles. The windup of the pitch hit the batter. Runner was going to advance, but a nice job by the catcher, Parker Hager. Or did that not hit the batter? I thought it hit the batter. It did not. It will be ball number 2, 2-1 the count. That was a curveball, I guess, that came in and actually went off the catcher. The 2-1 pitch. Down in the turf, 3-1. Baseball gets away from the pitcher, Beisterfield. He gets it back from the second baseman, Pechtel. Clay Bendixson stepping in right side. 3-1 pitch coming his way. The delivery. That one down to the turf. Ball number 4, he walked him. That's going to move Trapper Jacobs over to second. Bendixson's at first. And Jack Bright, the right fielder, comes up next. He's got an RBI to his name tonight. The pair of singles, he's gone 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Bright playing right field. This is a big kid. Here's the windup and the pitch. Tries to tower that one out towards right. Will it stay fair? It's a foul ball just on the line. That one was close. Schmidt and Pechtel ran after the baseball. Bounced just wide of the line on the right side of the first baseline, so the count moves to 0-1. Somebody's got to win and somebody's got to lose tonight. The unfortunate part of sports. Here's the windup of the pitch. This ball rocketed back over towards the shortstop. Force at third. And Rath to Thompson completes that to the first out here in the 10th. Is on the name of Jack Bright that brings up Gage Gehring, the first baseman. He's got an RBI. He's gone 2 for 4 tonight with a pair of singles. An RBI single here would be huge because Garrison would end up with the lead if the ball was hit well enough to bring around Trapper Jacobs to score. Strike number 1, 0-1. And Les Lee had the call, and you heard the Garrison fans. They weren't exactly sure. They all agreed. How would you like to be an umpire, especially for 10 innings on a night like tonight? This thing gets more intense as it goes. That one's in for a ball. Much easier sitting and watching. This job is fun, though, getting to call it. Here's the windup of the pitch. Caught the corner, strike number 2, and the count moves to 1-2. Ty Beisterfield came in for Blake Puff. He's done well on the hill here for Kidder County. He hasn't allowed a run yet in the ballgame. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Third strikeout of the ballgame for Beisterfield since he came in the 8th inning. I'm sorry, because Blake Puff went 7 1/3 innings pitched. Now we go to Bennett Camp, the pitcher. 0 for 3 with a walk tonight. He sees ball number 1. No, he sees strike number 1. Hit the outside corner. 2 down. Runners on first and second for Garrison. We're the top half of the 10th if you're just joining us. Scheduled for 7. The third extra frame here tonight. Beisterdorf missed on the outside. So the count moves to 1-1. Here's the windup of the 1-1 pitch. That ball's going to be hit over towards the gap. Getting there. And now the bases are loaded on the single. As Bennett Camp finds his way back over to first. Will they credit an error on the play on Rath? No, they won't. That was just a well-hit baseball and a tough play to make. Hit was registered, the 11th of the ballgame. Brings up Dawson Weimer. Weimer with the bases loaded. Swing and a heavy miss. 0-1 the count. Weimer stepping in. He's 0 for 4 in the ball game here tonight for Garrison. The 0-1 pitch. Hits that one out towards right, tracking it and gloving it is Schmidt. No errors, 1 hit, no runs. We go to the bottom half of the 10th. Are you entertained or are you entertained? PSP Network's broadcast coverage of the state Class B baseball tournament.
This presentation of the state Class B baseball tournament is brought to you by American Family Insurance Agents Mike Lucy and Randy Shep, Star City Golf Course of Elva, Stevens Grain Cleaning and Seed Sales of Glenburn, Homesteaders Restaurant, Vibeto Orthodontics, Western Agency, S&J Hardware of Garrison, Chase Pharmacy of Garrison, Henson's Fur and Leather, West Inksters Realty, Garrison Insurance, Kurt Unland Company, Planet Pizza, Tires Plus, and Don Bissett Motors.
Garrison Titans with a pitching change here in the bottom of the 10th. In comes Jack Bright to see if he can extend the baseball game here tonight. What an outing tonight for Bennett Camp. Camp goes a solid 9 innings pitched. He gives up 7 hits and 3 runs, 1 error. 7 hits, 3 runs, 1 error. He ends the night with 9 strikeouts. He only walked 4 batters, and Bennett Camp is definitely in the conversation for our player of the game here tonight. So now they bring in Jack Bright, who plays left field and pitches. What will Jack Bright bring to the table for Garrison? Garrison fans saying hopefully everything they need to force inning number 11. We're in the bottom of the 10th. Kidder County looking to get it done here tonight with a walk-off fashion run that would score and win the ball game. The first that will have the opportunity to do it is Tommy Thompson. He's got 1 single tonight. He reached first on an error by the first baseman. That was back in the 7th. Reached first on a fielder's choice in the first, and he flew out in the 3rd. 0-1 pitch from Bright, high and away. Ball number 2, 1-1. Ball number 1, 1-1. Bright comes set. Now the kick and the delivery. Swing and a miss. Thompson behind that baseball. And the count sits at 1-2. Curveball missed the outside corner. Left-handed pitching Bright. Trying to be the bright spot tonight here for Garrison. In the bottom of the 10th, this ball is going to be chopped up. It will go foul over on the roof here at legendary Corbett Field. Kidder County bench is going to try to grab it. They do, and the ball comes off the roof. And the baseball's grabbed. The 2-2 pitch from Bright. Did he catch the corner? Just missed. Count comes full. Down in Bismarck at the state AA tournament, you can retrieve the baseball that went foul and redeem it for a 50-cent piece. Payoff pitch, missed it, high, and walking is 13, Tommy Thompson. Gage Puff comes up next. 50-cent pieces. If you're on the bench for Kidder County or Garrison tonight, you could end up with a pocket full of dollars by the end of the night, the way the ball rolls off the roof here at Corbett. Lefty against lefty, thinking about stealing second. It's Tommy Thompson. Gunnar Jacobs just looks him back over at first. The 1-0 pitch coming in the lefty-lefty matchup. High and away, ball number 2. Bright behind to the count. As Gage Puff, the lefty, steps back in. No batting gloves for the big man on the left side. Missed the corner. No, he didn't. Strike number 1. Kidder County fans didn't agree with that call from Les Lee. Les Lee saying, come on, man. 10:04, we're playing 3 extra innings. I'm only getting paid for 7 here tonight. I mean that with all jokes, completely joking. Of course, Leslie has more integrity for the game. Only kidding. Ball number 4. Runners on first and second. Here with Jacob Nolan, the first baseman that comes back up. He's been struck out twice tonight. He walked back in the 4th. And he led the ball game off as he grounded out for the first out of the second inning. The big man, Jacobs, playing first base. Batting on the right side, facing Bright, shows bunt. And that one's in for a strike, 0-1. Make sure to head to the Facebook page of PSP Network. Like and follow the PSP page for updates of the post-game interview of the bracket of this one. Strike number 2. Here's the throwdown back to second, and Gunnar Jacobs had an arm on him, trying to get the runner out at second, Tommy Thompson, but Thompson slid in safely, returning back to second. Nothing into the count with nobody down. Runners on first and second. Strike 3, and for the 3rd time tonight, Jacob Nolan is retired looking. Elijah Fallgater, the designated hitter, comes up next. Garrison can get out of the inning with a double play ball here. Here's the windup of the pitch. That one down off the shin pads of Gunnar Jacobs. And ball number 1 here to the number 9 hitter, Fallgater. 1 for 4 tonight with a single. He got stranded on second back in the 6th inning. That one was high for ball number 2. Top of the order, Jaden Rath is in the on-deck circle. Bright comes set, delivers that one right down Broadway for strike 1, 2-1. Well, it's officially nighttime now. We're past 10 o'clock here at Corbett Field. The lights are on, and again, no one leaving. This ball's going to be hit out towards the right field line. Is it going to drop fair? It is. It's going to go to the corner. Around to score the game winner, and Kidder County moves out of the semifinals here tonight. They rush the field after Elijah Fallgater knocks home the RBI double. He brings around Tommy Thompson to score, and Kidder County wins 4-3 in 10 innings here tonight. Hats off to everybody involved in this ball game. My, oh my, that was a dog fight here tonight. And Kidder County wins in 3 extra innings. Final score 4-3. Post-game show next. State Class B tournament here on the PSP Network.
This presentation of the State Class B baseball tournament is brought to you by American Family Insurance agents Mike Lucy and Randy Shep, Star City Golf Course of Elva, Stevens Grain Cleaning and Seed Sales of Glenburg, Homesteaders Restaurant, Fibeto Orthodontics, Western Agency, S&J Hardware of Garrison, Chase Pharmacy of Garrison, Henson's Fur and Leather, West Inksters Realty, Garrison Insurance, Kurt Unland Company, Planet Pizza, Tires Plus, and Don Bassett Motors.
Kidder County moves on to play Langdon tomorrow in the semifinals. Lemoore will play Renville County. Velva and Garrison play tomorrow and loser outplay. Hazen plays Thompson. What a ball game tonight that was. We hope you enjoyed that contest here on the PSP Network. 4 runs were scored on 8 hits for Kidder County tonight. 3 runs were scored on 11 hits for Garrison. Final score in this one tonight is 4-3, and Kidder County gets the win over Garrison. Blake Puff goes 7 1, 3rd innings pitched. Gives up 7 hits and 3 runs. How about Bennett Camp? Pitched 9 full innings. 7 hits against 3 runs against him as well. Jake Bright came in to close things out and just couldn't get the job done here tonight. As Elijah Fallgater, the designated hitter who went 1 for 4 with a single to that point in the ball game, hits an RBI double and ends the contest. Scott Cattell will have the calls for you tomorrow starting at 3 p.m. when Velva takes on Garrison. 5:30, Hazen plays Renville County. And then Langdon will take on Kidder County at 8 tomorrow night. Scotty K will have the call here on the PSP Network. Thank you for joining us today from the State Class B Baseball Tournament. What a day it was. My goodness. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Special thanks to all those fine sponsors that make these broadcasts possible. For everyone involved, including you, the fans, thanks for listening. Nick Holberg signing off. Join us tomorrow here at the State B for the broadcast. Till next time. Good night.